Hi, Sally Hancock here, and today I'm going to be making two different kinds of notebooks, a matchbook style and just a regular small little notebook with pages. I got this We Are Memory Keepers dial trimmer, and it has a blade to perforate, and I've been wanting to try it, and so I thought a matchbook notebook would be the perfect thing to try it out on. And I found this paper pad at Joann, and it had a lot of, let me turn it this way, a lot of like notebook type papers in all different colors, and so I thought that would be fun to use to make the notebook. I had wanted to make these to add to my swap that I was doing with my sisters and with Lollapalooza, but I ran out of time. So I'm going to make these Valentine, even though it is March now, but hopefully that will be okay. You, of course, can choose any papers you'd like. So I chose this paper that has words of love and stuff on it. Now the cover needs to be, and since I have words, I need to make sure that I've got my words go in the right direction. So the width is 3.5 inches by 8 3/4. Okay, and since it will go like this and flip open, I wanted to have it lined, but now that I'm thinking about it, really I would just need a piece to go right there. So I'm going to hold off on that. And now I'm going to score the cover at, let's see, I make sure that I've got this the right way. Okay, so put it in upside down and score at 1 inch and 5 inches. So 1 inch and 5 inches. Okay. Okay, I forgot to mention that I found this tutorial on Little Hot Tamales YouTube channel, and so I want to give her credit for this idea. Okay, so I just chose a variety of papers that I had, some from the paper pack. I chose these 4 from the paper pack, and then I had some leftover coffee dyed papers and some of this paper I experimented with that I thought could make some good note paper. And I had a couple sheets left of the Kool-Aid dyed paper that I put in the signature. So I just cut them. Well, I'll just do this one. This is already at 3.5 that way, and then 3 3/4 long, and I used 15 sheets, so I will cut those out and be right back. Okay, once you have all your papers cut, stack them up and put them in your cover with the 3 3/4 inch side So they're facing, so it's 3 3/4 long by 3 1/2 wide. And just fit them in there to see where you want to put your perforation, if you want to do the perforations. And so it will be, let's do it a little bit above, so maybe, I think 1 1/4 will be good. Because you're gonna put them in like this and then staple at the bottom, and then if you have your perforations, then you can just tear them off. Thought this would be a good little notebook to keep in your purse. So on this dial trimmer, I have, this one is the perforation blade. If you don't have this trimmer or a way to perforate, then if you have a sewing machine, you can just sew without any thread, and that will do it as well. Now I like this trimmer, but the markings on it are kind of hard to read. But I think it's hard to tell exactly where the blade is going to go, but maybe I don't know, maybe I just didn't quite do it very well. So it's hard to tell. I think it did it. Maybe not. Maybe I better do it again. Push harder. There, it did it that time. So see, it just makes that little perforation. So I'll show you one more time. And line it up at 1 1/4. I guess push a little bit harder. And just like that. So go ahead and do that to all your papers. And I'll do that off camera and be right back. When you're doing your perforations, make sure that you are putting the 3 3/4 side in this way, so that the top is the 3 3/4 side. And then line it up for 1 1/4 or whatever size you made your notebook, so that when you put it in, this will be in this way, like this. So just have a couple more. Couldn't remember. So I'll just hurry up and do those. Okay, so now that they're all perforated, I want to, oh, this one, some of them I cut the wrong size, so turn them all this way so they're all facing the right way. And I want to mix up the patterns and lights and darks. And then you'll put them as far down as you can in that fold. And make sure they're nice and even. And if you use less pages, you could probably use your tiny attacher or your small stapler, but I'm just using my regular stapler. You want to staple down close to the fold because you need room to tuck your cover in. So make sure that you're catching your papers in, but do it as low as possible. Oops, I did that a little crooked, but that's okay. And then your cover can come down like that, and the functional part of it is all done. I think I will just glue a decorative piece of paper here and just glue that. Actually, I don't want to glue it because it will make it all won't look very nice, so I'm going to use this double-sided tape. Now I'm going to have to be real careful getting this on. I'll turn it this way. I guess I could trim off anything that's sticking out. Yes, definitely need to trim, but that's no problem. Now, I'm just going to leave that like that, and now I need to decide how to decorate. So I have lots of cute ribbon that I thought, and some washi I thought could work good to come down here to cover up those staples. That's see-through, so probably that won't work. I don't think that gingham is quite the right color. Oh, that looks cute. I like that. I have this, that's not as wide. I think I'll go with this one. Now, I made a practice one for myself, and I fussy cut out a little key. I don't know, I didn't do the ribbon, so maybe I'll cut one out and see what that looks like. And then I made this heart, but I don't have any more of this red paper, so maybe I could find another kind of paper, and it's a little pocket. I use this little tag with the heart stamp, and then I stamped my initial on some coffee dyed paper, and then I lined the whole inside on this one, but I don't think you'd really need to unless you want this flat, more sturdy. So that's how I did this one. I'm gonna contemplate doing this one a little bit different, and I'll show you what I decide. Okay, I think I've decided. So I cut out a little heart out of the Kool-Aid dyed paper, the scrap that I had left, and then I embossed it with this beautiful embossing folder. So I'm going to glue that on as a pocket. I used my Cricut to cut out Lolly and Julie's initials, and then for the S I had gotten a stamp, so I just stamped that on some coffee dyed paper and cut it out for the S. Then I have these cute little white tickets. Got that hole. And I have this cute heart stamp. And then I have this fun pink ribbon. I want to thread through the hole. And that will go in that little pocket. And trim these ends. Spread that apart. There we go. That is all done. So you just open it up. Oh dear. Oh dear. There we go. I got some Fabri-Tac on my papers here. Oh no, it's that double-sided tape that's sticking out. Okay. And then you've got your notepad, and you can tear off your sheets. So that's the Matchbook notebook.